So the 3 seasons of Victorious, which yes, it's quite old, as are many things in the world these days, but it does not stop the fact that it exists, and it was new to me because I had never seen it, didn't know who it was, what it, and any of the other words, and didn't know who the star was. The star, still don't know who the star is because never heard of this person since or before. I mean, occasionally maybe in a tabloid story I've seen the name. And then there was the little annoying one who is just like annoying, and not in a good way and not in an entertaining way, just annoying and arrogant and very evil. You can see the evil in the little Ariana's eyes. Just icky. Icky. Anyone who worked with that person had to be mentally deranged. My old boss works, or worked for her until he retired. So, yeah, he's mentally deranged. Anyways, the characters, well, yeah, it's high school, which means it already has a 3-year lifespan. I don't understand why there was all this hullabaloo about a fourth year. None of these shows ever made it more than 3 years, pretty much, as far as I can remember, except Saved by the Bell, which sort of regenerated that. But yeah, this was never going to happen. That's not the new age. They use these children, and they're, by 3 years, they're just worthless piles of junkie, and they have been so abused. It's unfathomable. The one thing I am sort of surprised is these, because when I first looked up the show and I'm looking at the ages of the actors, I'm like, well, they're all like 27, 29, and I didn't realize it was an old show because, I have a life, and yeah. So, but yeah, to find out they were actually pretty much teenagers when the show was made is sort of helped a little, because it's not the typical one where they're all in their mid-20s to 30, doing the Ellen Pompeo. I'm really a kid. And but there's always the one that's a little older and looks it, and looks like everybody else's mom. And yeah, you have that. The talent, oh my goodness, I don't know if it was intentional or not, but some of those kids really were atrocious singers when they were supposed to be doing their best. It was some of the worst performing I've seen. The dancing routines were hideous. I don't. That's why dancers are so bad, because this is their example, and it's like, oh my, they're all just flailing their own individual style on stage when it's supposed to be synchronized. It's like synchronized swimming, but this one's doing the backstroke and that one's doing the dog paddle, and not synchronized swimming. This is just, and that one over there, I think he's just having a seizure. It's not good quality entertainment. It was luckily relatively short, but yeah, and it's over. So yeah, we're moving on to other things. I have well within a back into the sanity of crime dramas. So we'll get to that one when I finish the season of that show. But yeah, Victorious, definitely not for children. There was like visual of men grabbing onto women's bodies intentionally in a not child-friendly way. I saw that. They put it in the show. It was really awkward and just very sexualized show. Not for the 5 to 7 that one website said it was for. Unless, they're friends of Epstein's.